Alright, welcome back to another video. I'm going to show you guys how to find hidden gems before everyone else and how I do it. Alright, because everyone may be looking at the most, the higher end expensive cards that are over a few $100s that won't really multiply or gain value as much because it's already higher in value, like a few $100s. Whereas a card that's a few dollars can multiply to like 10, 20, $30 much easier than a card can go from like 1,000 to 2,000. So let's look at some of these cards. So here is how I do it. If you go on TCG Player and you filter out from, like, let's say Luffy, right? I typed in Luffy here and I put One Piece promotion and I filtered by promo cards of Luffy from low to high. So if we see here, right, we see this Monkey D. Luffy Sealed Battle Pack 2. Like, this card has a rainbow border. It looks nice. It's cheap. Now, what you want to do is you want to like look at this card, analyze it. Do you think this is a card other people will want? Is this first of all a card you would want? Because if you don't want it, other people might not want it. You want to look at the supply as well, the quantity, how much is selling. Like, you see how people are buying out 25, 36 at 50 cents. Like, if this card goes to, let's say, $5, like $3 actually, let's say, that's a 6x. So if he bought, let's say, 100 copies at 50 cents, that means you 6x'd it. So each copy is now $3. Like, I'm not gonna do all that math right now, but it's just a good bet. And this is like almost, it has like a Pokemon SIR background, like that rainbow Pokemon SIR background. I'm not sure if it's a holo. I would think it is. I'd have to do more research, on eBay, just type in this card and look at it and see if it's a holo or not. Because if it's a holo, then yeah, I would feel much better. It would look much better. But if it's not, it would still be possibly a good play. But you have to analyze these cards, look at them, look at the data that's available on like TCG Player, for instance, where it's public and just easy to access, and do those judgments for yourself. So that's one way. And then yeah, I would just look at other cards. They get slightly more expensive as you go down. Like this card, this is like a full art illustration rare almost from the illustration box 3, 788 each. Like, you have to kind of look at the card and like, how would you value this in the future? Like, I could see this being a $10, $15 card possibly, And again, 289 quantity. But again, it's not really selling as much. 3 months, 96 sold. So it seems to be selling out much more recently. Like in the past few days, actually, a lot have been selling. So 17. Like, this guy probably knows what he's doing. I don't know. I kind of just, like, my gut kind of agrees with him. Like, that's all I have to say. It's been selling for $9. So 289 left. They're probably not reprinting this illustration box 3 soon. And I could possibly see this being a $20 card next year. We'll see. I'll rewatch this next year or end of this year and we'll see if I'm right or wrong. But just kind of look at these cards, analyze them, the data, and see what you think. So I normally don't like to get past the $15, $20 range. But yeah, that's just one way to speculate on what cards you think may be going up. So that's for Luffy. Wait, I saw one more good one that I thought was at least interesting. But, ooh, if this is a holo, I could see this 128, 20 sold though. Is that accurate? No, it does not look. Yeah, see, this card might be going up next, guys. Look at this. Look at these buyouts. I could see this being a $25, $30 card. Like, that's just how I value it. My eye values it. 25, yeah, like 25-ish, and there's only 128 left. This is inaccurate. This 3-month snapshot stuff, I don't know how that's working. This is not right. So be careful about that 3-month snapshot though on TCG Player. But yeah, just one way to find cheap One Piece penny stocks. So, or penny cards. I don't know. Hidden gems. Sorry, I shouldn't call them penny stocks. Nami now. So you could filter by Nami. Does anyone really catch my eye? Like, these all look like kind of commons. I'd have to look into them more, but this one catches my eye, but this one's already like 30, 40 bucks though. So up to you. At the higher range, it gets harder to speculate, but I personally see this valued as a $50 card at the very minimum. That's just me. And what else looks good? Actually, this card looks good. This looks like a holo. See, like this card, like it's kind of like a full art illustration. Welcome Pack Volume 2, how much is left? 123, and wow, it's been selling a lot. It's been selling in the 11s, in the 10s, and it's been going up. So yeah, now it's 15. I could see this being 20. It seems like if it keeps going at this rate. Possibly, I don't know. There's a kind of, yeah, I guess that's technically 20. So that's for Nami. I don't think there's as much as for Nami, but Next is Zoro. Okay, so anything that catches my eye. These are cheap, but I don't know. They just seem like regular commons. Maybe this one because it's a promotion. Um, okay, this one kind of catches my eye. $5 for this Illustration Box Volume 3 promo. Like, I think that Nami card we looked at earlier was a $40 Illustration Box promo. So that's just, you know, use that as benchmark that eventually that 315 left. It seems like, yeah, if this guy bought 15, I kind of trust him. I kind of trust his gut. 11 for 6. Yeah, I could see this being at least 10, maybe 15. And if you look at like the fourth page, yeah, so there's still tons of copies, but I think I could see that being 10 to 15. So that's just like how I kind of go about things. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like going for the cheaper end, you know, promos because they could possibly multiply higher, or would you rather just go for like the $1,000 manga or Grail that could possibly age up, you know, higher over time, you know? But we don't know how much faster it'll double or triple over time. So yeah, just something to keep in mind, and let me know what you guys think, and see you all in the next one. Peace.